Warriors have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic has checked in for Saric, and Gordon subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. 56 seconds left in the first half of the game.
I saw a green light there, but he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
Jokic being assertive now on the inside. He can move anybody around.
Outside, Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Jokic with it. Butler covering. Butler against Jokic. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Hield.
Pretty fundamentally sound, and Jokic does a great job of keeping his balance there after contact.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Outside, Butler. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Brown. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Nuggets on top. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
Nagawat mo ng galunggan.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Moody in at the 3. That's the Warriors' foul. Didn't think that was going to go in. Podziemski's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Murray kicks to Porter. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while, and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
And so Murray nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Back to Curry for Murray. And another basket for Golden State.
Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
On the wing, Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 3rd quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Well, their pass it to Curry. Back to Butler. 3-pointer. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Jokic draws the double. The kick out to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Pass to Murray. Inside. Wide open. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Murray finds Podziemski. Fires the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Podziemski's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Warriors. Murray against Curry. Murray the pass to Brown. And here's Gordon from outside. Warriors with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Back to Curry. From deep. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no cover.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Wait a minute. Jokic has got some vertical too? Wow.
And you look at this year's Denver team, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. And Denver with a change here, too. Westbrook's checked in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Jokic. Cruising basketball from Jokic.
And I think Jokic has decided, I'm going to take over this game scoring-wise. I don't know how you say that in Serbian, but trust me.
Green dishes to Curry. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Murray looking around. Pass to Jokic. Outside Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Porter's got the lead up to 3 now for Denver.
Porter in a comfortable place there. He likes the passes being on target, and he stays perfect in rhythm with that, Jay.
Payton kicks to Curry. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
They get the rebound. Here's Jokic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
If you're a defender and you're leading just a little bit, Jokic is going to take advantage of you.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
1:16 left in the 3rd quarter. And here is Murray. 8 points for him. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Gordon for 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And here is Payton. Hield bounce pass. Gordon against Butler. Back to Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, for guards who are young players in the NBA, finishing around the rim is always a focus at this level. Nice job by Hield there.
Jokic draws the double. Gordon with no one around. Nailed from 3-point land. Gordon's got 10 points in the game.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
Outside Butler. Here's Jackson Davis. No good on the last second attempt there. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 3. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Warriors trail by 3. Taking a look at the Nuggets. They've got Peyton Watson. Russell Westbrook out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Saric, and it's Brown in at the 3 slot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Murray outside. Pass to Brown. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Jackson Davis. Healed outside. Now Curry. Fires from way outside. That one misses. Westbrook against Curry. Westbrook with the bucket.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Out to the wing. Healed outside. And the Warriors miss again. The Nuggets leading by 5. Westbrook surveying the D. And he drives in. And there's Saric on the assist from Westbrook.
Saric playing confident now. There was no hesitation that time.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Gary Payton. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. See how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. To the right side. Watson for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Down low, Podziemski finds Looney, and it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him, and that's helping out when he knocks down Jay.
And they double up Murray. Outside Westbrook. Denver passing it around. Pass to Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
3 points.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Back to Curry from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Watson.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Healed bounce pass. Podziemski buries it from three-point range.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Green is checked in for Looney. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's subbed in for Buddy Hield. Denver also making some changes. Jokic has checked in for Saric. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And Porter subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. A 2-point game. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Stripped it away. Moody with it. Now guarded by Porter. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Jokic with this screen on Curry. Murray kicks to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game.
And Porter stepping up once to take that shot.
Warriors trail by 5. Here's Curry. And yes, it's good.
What worked from Steph Curry gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. And there's Murray on the assist by Porter. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
How about Murray stepping up, poised for this young player?
Murray against Curry. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Gordon. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
Good job, Aaron Gordon. Just such a
Huwag naman
force in the
dalunggan, masamad.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve
Ay,
Kerr.
ay,
He knows every possession is critical now. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Jokic draws the double. Inside. Pass to Brown.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. .29 seconds left in the game. Curry is inside. He's covered by Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Steph with a great job there of finding the seam and just attacking the paint, trying to get as deep as possible. And he gets a little bit physical with him, but will pay off in free throw.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Hey, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Shooting for Denver, Jamal Murray, taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Podziemski. Lets it go with a 3. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
There's the steal. So we see Denver get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Ibinsahan man. Oh, guy. 11 points. Laban. Computer ni laban. Nga ito nagsibag duot daw eh. Hindi nagsibag ng duot. 7 3-pointers. Sige ba ng duot ng dula.